Hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today's episode is powered by my sponsor, Elgato Gaming. You guys know it by now, the products that I use every single day to create my videos are all around me. You can't see them, but we've got the green screen cutting out the background, the key light's lighting that up. My camera's on a multi-mount. I'm using the Wave 3 microphone. It's all good. I highly recommend these products to any of you aspiring content creators out there. As always, there's a link down below in the description to my Elgato profile page. Thank you for those of you that check that out and pick up some of the best equipment on the market. So, as we start the episode then, I know it's now officially August, so I can say, please leave me a like in August. I know we're playing this game in the late stages, but 2,000 likes in August? I don't know if I've ever had a video with that many likes at this time of the year. Hey, why not break a record for me today? So my squad is about to have a new member. Heung-min Son. That was the player that I had bought and I didn't show you in yesterday's episode. So I bought Heung-min Son for 345,000 coins, and that was the day. That was just before, or the day before, yeah, the day before, I think, that the latest promo started, pre-season or whatever it's called, and he re-released. With that re-release, his price came crashing down from 350 to 275. So I missed the boat on potentially getting a cheap Heung-min Son. Now, does that necessarily mean we're losing loads of money? No, because the player prices have shot back up again. So if I can take my Xbox controller here, just let me turn it on and go to the market. I'll write in Heung-min Son and we'll see exactly how much he's actually going for right this moment. I probably could have prepared this ahead of time, but I know how you guys like stuff on the fly. So Son, team of the season, and then we'll try 350. Okay, so he is not 340. He's not 350. He's not 360. He's not 370. What? He is 379,000 coins. All right? So that's way more than we even paid for him. So the issue here is that I kind of also wanted to buy Richarlison, and he has now shot back up as well. There was a time where I could have got him for 330k. He's now back up to like 450. And I just don't want to pay it. So the goal here is to use Heung-min Son in the weekend league, hopefully get my games done by like Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, if that's possible. Might not be this weekend, who knows. And if that's the case, try and sell before they start coming down again, because if someone like Tots has been like 285k, and if Richarlison, however you pronounce it, has been 330k, I can see them coming back down to those prices eventually. I just wonder whether it'll be after the weekend league or if things don't work like that anymore. Who knows? I guess we'll find out as the days go by. So yeah, interestingly enough, we actually are currently making profit, even though I was way down on money for Heung-min Son a couple of days ago. So this right here is my 90 plus rated Tots pack. That is the title of this video. I have managed to go ahead and get this squad done for very cheap, obviously. We end up getting Croatian centre mid from Chelsea. Not the worst one. It wasn't 90 rated, it was 91 rated. So it could have been way better, could have been a lot worse. At least right there, we have a fodder player, because I won't use this guy anymore. I've had him in red. I used him for a little bit, thought he was quite good, dribbles really well, but he's just not quite up to scratch compared to like what other cards are out there right now. The other cards that we have, Pogba, Fabinho, Wijnaldum, like, how's he ever going to get into that team, right? So what I now have is a 91 rated Premier League fodder player, which could be useful depending on what SBCs come out, really. So yeah, I'll take that, to be fair. It's not the worst thing in the world. So what did you get in your 90 plus Tots pack? I'm curious. Yeah, I want to know how many of you guys got that one player that you really wanted, like that 96 rated Tots that would fit your squad, or has it made you want to play FUT more? Did you get someone bad and it makes you want to quit FUT and not play anymore? I want to know. So I go on into my first game in the weekend league and come up against R9 and a whole host of other crazy players. But hey, I'm expecting that every single game just because, like, yeah, many of the casuals that, well, I don't even know if you can call them casuals that were playing last week because they were playing the weekend league in late July. But many of the people that were playing last week might have dropped off just because preseason has come across as a little bit of an L content-wise this week. I personally don't mind it. I'm glad that there's extra players back in packs again. It gives us like at least a reason to play the weekend league. The weekend league rewards have slightly refreshed, so they're slightly better. Still stuff that you could potentially pack. I don't mind that. That to me is still sort of like enough content. I think what everyone saw as a massive L is that they can't grind out like packs or players for the start of FIFA 21. And I'm not going to lie, selfishly as a content creator, I absolutely did not want that. I want to start afresh in FIFA 21. I don't want to go into FIFA 21 when everyone has got like a guaranteed 86 plus pack, or they've earned like 2 or 3 ones to watch players, because then at the start of the game we'll literally be playing the exact same teams. I don't want that. I want it to be a fresh start. Everyone starts completely blank. And then, yeah, maybe you'll get like 1 or 2 reward packs for coming back. But they're never like game breaking or anything, are they, really? You'd have to be incredibly lucky to get a Cristiano Ronaldo from that 5k pack that you get for returning. That's how I see it anyway. Again, you can let me know your feedback down below. But like, I think carrying anything over from foot 20 to foot 21 is just like dangerous protocol for me. I'm not sure. It sets a dangerous precedent is what I'm trying to say. I mean, it was a bit funny to see that you earned an anchor and an engine and 500 coin boost or something. That's quite funny to me. That is quite funny. I can't imagine people are going to be grinding the game for an engine chem style at the start of FIFA 21. I would. It doesn't make me want to play any more than before. But like I said, I want to start fresh anyway. So this game right here, I ended up going 2-0 up. This guy was good. I was getting battered, to be fair, and I think that was literally my second shot, and I'd gone 2-0 up. So I was getting fairly lucky. But at the same time, like he was getting opportunities, but I wasn't really letting him have like clear-cut opportunities. I was defending quite well against him. He had loads of possession, a prime hullet, and all sorts of good players in this squad. And eventually he gets one and wraps one around my defenders there with Carlos Vela. And then we get inside here with Heung-min Son. He was a goalkeeper mover. But obviously that shot right there hit the post, so it didn't really matter. But very late on in this game, look at that, man. Oh, that's so annoying. 89th minute to take me to extra time. Did I deserve to go to extra time? No, I deserved to lose the match by the looks of the stats. But I was winning 2-0, and I just wish I could have held on. Because who wants to go into extra time in their final game? Let alone going all the way to freaking penalties. So nothing happened in extra time. It was just a stalemate. And we go on into the penalty shootout. I scored my first one and so did he. And now here I am scoring my second goal. I just couldn't quite guess which way he was going to go. So I do this thing with my penalties now where I move my goalkeeper. Sometimes I move him so that he is one side of the goal and then I'll dive the other way. Because what that will do is it means that you would save it if he does go that way. But you'd also save it if he goes down the middle. So you've got like 2/3 of the goal covered. Unless, when they go that way, they go right into the top or right into the bottom corner. That's like my penalty technique to try and save them anyway. But as you can see, neither of us had saved anything yet. We'd scored every single one. And it comes down to this last penalty right here to obviously then take it through to golden goal or whatever you want to call it. What do they call it? I'm literally... Sudden death is what they call it. But I saved the final penalty. So, yeah, I win 5-4 on pens. Undeservedly so. But you know what? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you get one of those wins which you just did not deserve. But have I loved like my team so far? Not really. For some reason, it's just not... I don't know. I don't want to use the excuse of the service felt rubbish, but it didn't feel great. But that's no real excuse, because like if my opponents can score and stuff, then obviously so can I. It just didn't feel like I was playing free flow in FIFA. I normally put that down to I don't think the servers are that great, because like when I try and do a scoop turn, it does a fake shot and things like that. But in all honesty, it could just be that I was having a rough few games, and it probably was that, to be fair. So yeah, I don't know. I wasn't particularly enjoying myself, whereas the last couple of weekend leagues have actually been pretty fun for me, apart from the end of last weekend's one where it was a complete sweat fest. But last week, going 10-0, I was like loving life playing this game. I was really enjoying it. So yeah, it's not been quite the same at the start of this weekend, and I don't know whether it's just because like I've got quite a lot of the same players. The only other real new player in this team is Son, and whether or not I should maybe try and bring somebody else in, or what, because I actually really wanted to use Mane, which is why I brought Firmino out and put Fabinho up top and put Mane in that left centre mid spot, just so that he could then play as a wide cam. Because someone said to me the other day, like, you've got this crazy Mane card and you don't seem to like him. Do you not use him? Do you not like him, or what? And I didn't really know what my response was. Like, I guess maybe I don't see him as one of my best players, even though he's like one of my highest rated players in my entire club. Probably is my highest rated player in my entire club. So yeah, I thought I'd give him a go again. We end up losing this game 3-1, which sucked because I dominated that one. In reality, I should have lost game number 2 and won game number 3. It just flipped. So karma has already equaled itself out. And then I get matched up against this crazy, ridiculous super team with this guy that was literally just pushing out wide to try and then cut the ball across to score the easy tap in. I'm not a massive fan of this. I do this every now and again, just when I'm struggling. Like, you find yourself working your way down because it's like an easier way to score. But I don't like it when people are constantly just trying to do that and nothing else. So this game wasn't going to last long. I already went 1-0 down, and I said to myself, if I go another goal down, then I will quit. If I score a goal, then obviously we'll persevere and we'll see what happens. But I end up conceding there to Mbappe. Foot birthday Mbappe again, probably one of the best strikers on the game. So I thought, you know what, just get out of there. And we're now 2-2. So I went from 2-0 to 2-2. That's not what you want. I'm going to have a sip of drink because I'm losing my throat here. Peach squash. Robinsons. I'm not sponsored. They could. I'd love it if Robinsons wanted to sponsor me for a squash brand deal, because I go through the stuff like crazy. But it's a tasty summery drink. So I go 1-0 down in the next one, and I think, oh my god, am I going to go from 2-0 to 2-3 and have like this awful start to the weekend league? And it was Prime Moments Closer that scored the goal. You'd never come up against him, do you? I nearly go 2-0 down. I managed to defend it, get rid of it, and save it. And I get through with Usman right here, take the strike across the goal, smacks the bar. I'm like, uh-oh, my luck has gone. It's fallen off, and I'm going to end up going on a terrible losing streak right here. But Usman gets through, plays it across to Heung-min Son. It was kind of like the smart thing to do. I probably could have taken one more touch with Dembele and taken the shot, but I'm not sure it would have gone in, whereas obviously it was a much more clinical opportunity to just knock it to Son. Same there. I should have played that through to Son. Tried the chip with Dembele, did not work. Got saved. I could have gone into the lead, but then Mane knocks it back to Ousmane Dembele, plays a lovely, perfectly timed ball through to Vinicius Jr., and the goalkeeper just kind of lets it go under him. I don't know how or why that happened, but I find myself 2-1 up. So at least, it's reality is restored. You know, the world has been leveled out again, and we are on the right playing field here to go into a winning ways, so that I don't go negative in my record for the weekend league. And then we get through with Ousmane Dembele. I wasn't going to make the same mistake again of trying to shoot with Dembele, just knock it across to Son, who has the easy tap in, and we get the rage quit there at is that 2 or 3-0? Oh, 3-1, sorry. Yeah, 3-1. So yeah, a quick turnaround. I was bossing that game. I don't know how I went 1-0 down, but at least that puts me at 3-2. So that's my first 5 games of the weekend league done. And that's where I wanted to stop for today's episode. I'll play another bunch tomorrow, trying to maybe get up to 10 wins or something. We'll see how it goes. It literally depends on if I'm winning or losing. And who knows, maybe I'll make some changes. Like, as I'm recording this video, it's just before the 6 p.m. content on Friday. If there is crazy changes or a crazy SBC or something that I could do, maybe the team will change over the weekend league. But I'm not absolutely loving Heung-min Son so far, which is annoying because I thought I was gonna. I really missed the 5-star skills of Firmino. But he is getting like contributions and stuff, so I guess we persevere, see what we can do. But for now, yeah, I think the major changes that could happen. Maybe we take Vinicius out. Maybe we take Mane out. That's about all I would really want to do. I think, unless other crazy cards came out. You guys might know a little bit more by now, but we will see what happens for tomorrow's episode, and we'll carry on our journey to try and get up to 14 wins as quick and stress-free as humanly possible. That's going to wrap things up for today, though, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. That would be great. We're shooting for 2,000 likes. I don't know why it said 2,500. That's impossible in August, right? Right? Prove me wrong. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I thank you for that. You can find my social media links down below in the description, where I post pictures on Instagram of me wearing sunglasses, acting like I'm cool when I'm really not. But come follow me anyway, right? Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy. Let me know what your weekend league record is if you are crazy enough like me to be playing it still. Happy August, and I will catch you tomorrow in another episode. Peace. Oh, by the way, just before we end, we've now officially made it further than we did in last year's Road to Glory. We got 323 episodes last year. This year, this is 324. Tomorrow's 325. The sky is the limit. Anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.